Hey students, welcome to our EVS class. In today's class, we are going to start another new topic, that is vehicles for goods and people. Lesson 18.1, vehicles for goods and people. On the screen, you can see on the highway road, you can see the vehicles moving. Let's move on and learn more. We already know about various means of transportation. Today, we will learn about the need for transportation. Why do people need to transport? Okay, why so many vehicles and why do we need to transport? The keywords that we are going to learn are goods. Goods means materials or things. Carriage, a vehicle that is drawn mostly by animals. Air pollution, presence of harmful gases and smoke in the air. Transportation, the action or practice of moving things or people over a distance. Now, all of you look at these pictures. These were the vehicles from the past, okay, in the olden days. You can see this car, okay, from the past. In the olden days, the cars, okay, they used to be like this. What vehicles did people use when there were no cars? Trains, aeroplanes, okay, when there were no cars, trains, aeroplanes, mostly they used the vehicles which were drawn by the animals. On land, there were carts, okay, carriages, wagons, coaches. On water, there were ships, boats, right? You can see that. Now, let us watch this video.
Over time. Earlier, animals, wagons and carriages were used to travel or to transport goods. Now, people travel and transport goods using vehicles like cars, trucks, ships, airplanes, and the metro railway. Different vehicles are used to travel or transport goods.
So,
Travel has become much faster and easier than in the past.
So now we have better vehicles which move faster and which made our travel easier, right? That's what we learned from this video. Now, do we see any change in the vehicles that were used in the past and used now? How have they changed? Okay, how were the vehicles in the olden days, in the past, and how they are now? Let us observe that. In the past, people used horses, boats, and carriages. Okay, to travel or to transport goods, people used to use horses, boats, and carriages. Nowadays, we use cars, aeroplanes, the metro railway, and the cruise ships. Vehicles that we use now can move much faster. They can carry more people. Okay, now the vehicles are better. They move faster. They carry more people. Why did we need vehicles in the past and why do we need them now? We need vehicles to transport people and goods from one place to another. Okay, how do vehicles help us? They help us to transport people and goods from one place to another. Vehicles like trains, aeroplanes, helicopters, cruise ships, motorbikes, cycles, and auto rickshaws are used to transport people and small amounts of goods. Vehicles like cargo ships, trucks, and wagons are used to carry heavy loads. So, here is a flow chart. You can observe. Transport we can sort into two groups. So the transport for transport for people means these vehicles are especially to transport people. People move in these vehicles, okay, especially meant for the people's transport. What are these? Okay, in cars, aeroplanes, cycles, helicopters, carriages, auto rickshaws, motorbikes, scooters, metros, the tube, animals like horses and camels, all these are used to transport people. Now let us understand what kind of transport is used for goods. Animals like donkeys and mules are used. You know that Heavy loads. These animals are used to carry heavy loads from one place to another, especially in hilly regions. Donkeys and mules are used. Ships, wagons, trucks, goods train and cargo planes are used to transport the goods, right? Now, what will happen if the number of vehicles on roads keeps on increasing without check? This is what we observe, right? Whether you think about any road, okay, busy road in the cities and towns, we see that it will be like a river of cars moving on the roads. Too much traffic, so many vehicles, right? Sometimes traffic jams, sometimes so much pollution, air pollution, noise pollution from these vehicles. So the question is, what will happen if the number of vehicles on roads keeps on increasing without check? There will be chaos on the roads and it will be very difficult to control the vehicles. Okay, there will be confusion on the road. We can't control the traffic. There will not be enough space to run all the vehicles. They will release harmful gases and smoke into the air. Yes, that is what we think. Our scooter, okay, two-wheeler, ours na, but even from our scooter also, smoke and harmful gases are released. Like that, everyone's vehicles, whether it is scooters or cars or buses, okay, they release harmful gases and smoke into the air, which causes air pollution. If we breathe such type of air, then will fall sick. This will cause air pollution, right? Now all of us will do the worksheet. Open to the worksheet 18.1, vehicles for goods and people. Put today's date. Tick the vehicle that was used in the past. Okay, tick the picture A, because this is a carriage and it was used in the past. The second picture is the present day car. So because they are asking for the vehicle from the past, this is the one. All of you put a tick to A1. Second question. Mel bought gifts for her son who lives in a city which is far away. Okay, she brought some gifts for her son and who lives in a city which is far away. She packed the gifts in big cartons. Cartons are cardboard boxes. Okay, so what did she do? She wanted to give them as gifts to her son. She got them packed in very big cardboard boxes. How will she send these big cartons? Write your answer in one sentence. So which kind of vehicle or transport can she use? Mel can use a truck or a cruise ship. Okay. Then question B. Second question, B bit. Write one way in which vehicles have made our life easy. Because of the present day vehicles, we can travel faster and travel became easier. Faster and easier. We can move from one place to another faster and easier. We can transport the goods also faster and easier. So only one way you write. Then question 3, look at the number of vehicles on the road. Write how this is good or bad. Okay, if you observe this picture, too many cars are there, too many trucks are there. Okay, lot of traffic is there. So how is this good or bad? Okay, see, this is really bad. Too many vehicles cause air pollution, noise pollution, traffic jams and road accidents. So it is better to use public transport rather than this private cars. Okay, so don't write all this. So you just write too much traffic will cause air pollution. Okay, so let us move to the content book to answer the questions there. Right, so put today's date. First question, tick the vehicle you will use to travel from one city to another. If you want to move from one city to another, which vehicle will you choose? A train, a rocket or a bicycle? Okay, bicycle is for very short distances. Rocket is used to travel to outer space. Okay, outer planets, outer space. Train, yes, we are going to tick the vehicle train because we can use it to travel to the cities. Second question, fill in the blanks. We can use a dash to transport vegetables from fields to shops. We can use a truck. Okay, truck is best to transport vegetables from fields to shop. Okay, otherwise a auto rickshaw, right? Auto one also. So second question, B bit, we can go on a holiday to seaside town by a what? Yes, seaside town by a aeroplane or a train. Third question, what causes a lot of smoke on the road? Too many vehicles on the road cause a lot of smoke on the road. So that's all for now. Thank you. Have a